In the small African village of Ankpa, nestled between the lush green forest and winding rivers that flowed like lifeblood through the hearts of the community, a young lady named Nemile struggled to find her place in a world that seemed determined to tear her down. Every day, she endured the painful taunts and teasing of her peers, their cruel words cutting deep into her soul like a sharp machete slicing through the dense underbrush. The villagers, once warm and welcoming, now called her Ugly One and Monster due to her unusual features and rough skin, which seemed to mock her very existence. Nemile days blended together in a haze of sorrow and isolation. She walked with her head bowed down, avoiding eye contact. Her eyes, once bright and full of life, had lost their sparkle, dimmed by the relentless barrage of cruel words. Despite her efforts to ignore the taunts, Nemile couldn't shake off the feeling of inadequacy that clung to her like a second skin. She began to doubt her own words, wondering if she was indeed as ugly as the villagers claimed. Her mother's word of encouragement, once a balm to her soul, now seemed hollow and insincere. Nemile felt trapped in a prison of self doubt with no escape in sight. As she navigated the treacherous landscape of her village, Nemile searched for a respite from the pain, a refuge from the storm that raged within her. Little did she know her life was about to take a dramatic turn. One day, as the sun began its slow descent into the horizon, casting a warm orange glow over the village of Angba, a hunter named Chenemi emerged from the dense forest, his worn leather clothing creased and weathered from countless days in the wilderness, seemed to blend seamlessly into the earthly tones of the surroundings, the ancient rifle slung over his shoulder. As Chenemi walked through the village, his rugged appearance drew whispers and sideways glances. His broad shoulders and chiseled features spoke of a life spent under the unforgiving sun and amidst the harsh realities of the wild. Yet, despite his intimidating physique, his piercing eyes seemed to hold a deep kindness, a warmth that put even the most skeptical of souls at ease. As Chenemi approached the village center, Nemile, watching from a distance, felt an inexplicable jolt as Chenemi's eyes met hers. For a fleeting moment, she sensed a connection, a spark of understanding that transcended words. The hunter's gaze held no judgment, no criticism, only a deep, abiding kindness that seemed to speak directly to her soul. Chenemi was captivated by Nemile's essence, her kindness and inner beauty shining like a beacon in the darkness. Together, they walked beneath the star-studded sky, Nemile pointing out constellations and sharing ancient story. Chenemi listened, entranced by her passion and wisdom. He saw the world through her eyes and his own perspective broadened. He realized that Nemile's beauty was not just a physical quality, but a radiant energy that infused every aspect of her being. For the first time in years, she felt seen, truly seen and valued beyond her physical appearance. The hunter Chenemi soon invited Nemile to join him in his village. Nemile's excitement and curiosity propelled her forward. As they emerged from the dense foliage, Ichama's thatched roof and wooden palisades came into view, blending seamlessly into the surrounding landscape. Upon arrival, Nemile was enveloped by Chenemi's warm and welcoming people. They greeted her with open arms, their faces radiant with genuine smiles. The villagers' kindness and generosity of spirit put Nemile at ease, and she felt a deep sense of belonging. The village elder, Agaba, approached Chenemi with a concerned expression, his wrinkled face creased with worry. Chenemi, my son, Agaba said, his voice low and measured. Who is this young woman you have brought to our village? Chenemi's eyes locked into Nemile's, his gaze filled with affection. She is from Angba, he explained. I have come to realize that she is the one I have been searching for. Her heart is pure and her spirit is strong. Agaba's eyes narrowed, his brow furrowed. I sense something troubled about her, he said, his voice laced with a hint of apprehension. A darkness surrounds her, one that threatens to consume her. Chenemi's expression turned resolute. I have seen beyond the darkness, Agaba. I have seen her true beauty, and I will do everything in my power to help her reclaim it. Agaba's gaze lingered on Nemile, his eyes searching for answers. After a moment, he nodded. Very well, we will welcome Nemile into our community, but be warned, the darkness that surrounds her will not be easily dispelled. As Agaba departed, Nemile felt a shiver run through her spine. What did the elder mean by darkness, and what secrets lay hidden in Chenemi's village? Very disturbed, Chenemi decided to make more inquiries. He visited the village priests. Your Highness, this young lady bears the mark of the cursed, Onoja, the village priest said, his eyes filled with a mix of pity and reverence. His voice was low and measured, weighted with the gravity of the statement. Chenemi's expression turned serious, his jaw clenched in determination. He nodded for him to continue. Many years ago, Nemile and her mother Iyale visited the vibrant market, taking in the sights and sounds. They stopped to admire a colorful display of fabrics when a frail elderly beggar approached. Please, kind ladies, he said, his voice laced with desperation. Spare me some change. I haven't eaten in days. Iyale's expression turned cold. You are just looking for an easy handout, she snapped. Get a job like everyone else. Nemile, influenced by her mother's attitude, said, Why should we help you? You are probably going to waste it, you smelling old-looking man. The beggar's eyes welled up with tears. I am not just looking for a handout. I just need a small token for bread. I lost my family and everything. Iyale scoffed. That is not our problem. The beggar's face contorted in anguish. You have no compassion, it whispered. May the gods witness this day and visit you and your daughter. Unknown to Iyale and Nemile, the beggar was a spirit being from the forests. The spirit, angered by their disrespect, cursed Nemile, vowing that her beauty would remain hidden until the curse was broken. Chenemi's face set in a resolute expression. I will not rest until this curse is lifted, he vowed. Tell me, Onoja, what must I do to break it? Onoja revealed that the curse would only be lifted through a series of sacred rituals, each requiring specific offerings and invocations. Chenemi willingly undertook the challenge, driven by his love for Nemile. The first ritual, the purification rite, involved bathing Nemile in the sacred waters of the river. The second ritual, the invocation of the ancients, began. Chenemi and Onoja called upon the spirit of the land, seeking their assistance in breaking the curse. As the final words left Chenemi's lips, a radiant light enveloped Nemile. Her rough skin smoothened, her features transformed, her eyes, once dull and lifeless, sparkled like the stars. Her hair, once brittle and dry, flowed like silk. Nemile's transformation was not just physical, her inner beauty shone brighter than ever before. Her kindness, compassion, and intelligence illuminated her face, making her truly radiant. After breaking the curse, Nemile and Chenemi's love blossomed, filling the kingdom with joy and prosperity. They ruled together and lived happily ever after, their love and wisdom guiding their kingdom towards eternal prosperity and peace.